For decades, the UFO conversation has mostly been about sightings, lights in the sky, blurry videos, pilots on the radio. But there's a different question people often don't ask. If the government really did recover something, where did it go? One YouTube channel has spent the last 2 years trying to answer that, one corporation at a time. The channel is UAP Gerb, and he's amazing. What makes it different isn't the claims, it's the method. Instead of another vague, the government is hiding something video, something I often do, Gerb builds full investigations around specific companies. He's got a nearly 3-hour deep dive into Lockheed Martin, its Skunk Works division, the Tonopah test range, and testimony leaking Lockheed to what's called failed technology transfers. There's a 2-part series on Northrop Grumman looking at what it inherited when it bought TRW and BDM. There's an episode on SAIC, sometimes nicknamed NSA West, and its long history of federal contracting scandals. He just put out a 2-hour video on MITRE. Every time, the pattern's the same. Don't just say, a contractor is involved. Say which one and why. Okay, he does make some leaps of logic. But even if it were only 70% fact, UAP Gerb is doing more on the UFO corporations link than the rest of us put together. Okay, what Gerb is looking at is not new. Lieutenant Colonel Philip Corso said the Army's Foreign Technology Division moved material from Roswell into private industry decades ago. David Grush told Congress about technology transfers out of Lockheed Martin. And the reasoning is almost boringly simple. Government engineers weren't equipped to study this material, so it went to the aerospace companies who were. And once it became private property, it was no longer subject to FOIA. No government agency owns it. No one has to explain it. It just disappears into a black budget in a corporate balance sheet. So here's why that matters, even if only part of it is true. This isn't just a story about secrecy for its own sake. It's a story about what secrecy costs. If there really were breakthroughs in materials science, in energy, or medicine sitting in a classified vault for 50 years, that's 50 years the public didn't get to use them. Not because the science wasn't ready, but because someone privatized it before the public got a say. That idea stuck with me watching Gerb's channel, that the biggest discovery in human history could get quietly folded into a defense contractor's patent portfolio. And the rest of us would never even know what we lost. It's not a new idea to me. It's the idea behind an entire series of novels I wrote. The Disclosure Files runs on one premise. The aliens were never really the threat. The corporations were. What connects Gerb's research to my books isn't to claim that any specific part of it is true. It's the same question. What happens to discovery that could change everything the moment that it becomes someone's private property instead of everyone's shared inheritance? Gerb is asking that question about the real world, company by company. I wrote 4 novels asking what it would look like if the answer finally changed. If you want the real investigation, go watch UAP Gerb. And if you want to see where that question goes when you follow it all the way, the Disclosure Files starts with Cloud Hands. Link in the description.